Urjit.
Hello, Ashwati. Ready? Nasir sir. Surendra sir ready ആണ് കേട്ടോ. Surendra sir ready ആണ്.
കൈകാര്യം ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ദിനേശ് വിളിക്കും കേട്ടോ.
Before we begin, sir, 1 minute. Yes, sir. Yes, join to the. Sir, yes, കൊടുത്തു.
അശ്വതി
Yes, sir.
ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് കേട്ടോ. സാർ ഞാൻ ഇത് വെച്ചോളൂ, ചെവിയിൽ വെച്ചോളൂ, എന്നിട്ട് ഞാൻ മറ്റേ വീഡിയോ ഒന്ന് ഓൺ ചെയ്യാം. ഓൺ ചെയ്യട്ടെ.
ലാസ്റ്റ് വണ്ടിയിലല്ലേ, എന്താ ബൈക്കിലാണ്?
ഇല്ല, ഞങ്ങള് യാത്ര തുടങ്ങാൻ പോണു ഇവിടുന്ന്.
ആണോ? Am I audible now, sir? Hello.
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to stand for you as today for the National Moot Court Competition, and even that promises to showcase the talent and skills of some of the brightest legal minds in our nation. This competition is not just a testament to the dedication and hard work of our participants, but also a reflection of the importance of legal education in the society. So it's an opportunity for the budding lawyers to test their abilities, engage in rigorous legal discourse, and learn from each other. So today, it marks the beginning of the exciting journey, the draw of lots. It is an essential step in determining the pairings and the schedule for the upcoming events. So it's a moment of anticipation and a reminder that every participant here has an equal chance to excel. And after the draw of lots, we'll proceed to the briefing session. This session is crucial for ensuring that every participant is well acquainted with the rules, guidelines, and expectations of this competition. It's an opportunity to clarify any doubts and ensure a fair and transparent competition. So as we embark on this journey, I encourage each participant to embrace the spirit of healthy competition, respect for your peers, and commitment to upholding the principles of justice and the rule of law. Remember, it is not just so as we proceed with our event, I would like to invite Tara Elizabeth, our ALU OC member, to have a welcome speech.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the inaugural ceremony of the second CP Sudhakara Prasad Memorial National Moot Court Competition 2023, conducted by All India Lawyers Union. I would like to thank and welcome each and every one of you for your participation. I would also like to welcome Senior Advocate P.V. Surendranath sir, who is the National Secretary of the AILU chapter. Then I would also like to welcome Advocate C.P. Pramod sir, who is the AILU State Secretary. I would also like to welcome N.C. Mohanan sir, who is the State Vice President of AILU. I would also like to welcome Advocate of AILU. I would also like to welcome TP Ramesh, District President of AILU. Thank you, everyone.
Next, I invite Senior Advocate P.V. Surendranath sir, ALU National Secretary, for our inaugural address. So welcome.
Dear friends and respected ILU activists, fellow advocates, all the participants of the second CP Sudhakara Prasad Memorial Moot Court Competition, let me at the outset express my gratitude for inviting me to participate in your function. It's a pleasure, great pleasure, President of IDU Kerala State Chapter and our Advocate General. He had been a power, always an inspiration for ILU especially for this sort of intellectual activities. And I'm told that last time the first CP Sudhakara Prasad Memorial Woodcock competition was a grand success, and inspired by its success, the Ernakulam unit ventured for the second chapter of this Woodcock competition, and uh, very impressed by the information that now 51 teams are participating in this moot court competition from various law colleges and universities. This itself reflects the idea is well accepted by young scholars, students, and of course the legal fraternity in general. As the introductory remarks came, this moot court competition is not simply a demonstration of your arguing capacity. It is much more than that. It is really a training for your focused forensic abilities, analytical reasoning and thoughts, and definitely the lawyering with focus on your persuasion capacity. So, in every respect, it is a grand idea for developing budding lawyers and law scholars. And regarding subject, this is an ideal subject for the moot court competition, very current, and of course, a path-breaking judgment based on a path-breaking judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court. So, dear friends, All India Lawyers Union, of course, you know that All India Lawyers Union has been taking up this sort of activities, a really intellectual activity, so that our budding law scholars and law teachers and law students jointly put the capabilities with respect to forensic abilities and reasoning. So I wish the program a grand success. With your permission, without dragging further, I declare this program inaugurated. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. So now I would like to invite Advocate C.P. Pramod sir, ALU State Secretary, to address the gathering. Sir, please.
Respected the host as well as our All India Secretary, Senior Advocate Sri Surendranath and all other participants. This happens to be the second edition of our moot court competition, which has been conducted by All India Lawyers Union Ernakulam District Committee. I congratulate some of them for having conducted such a wonderful program in the last edition, and inspired by the grand success of the first edition, they have decided to go with the program further. And as of now, the lawyers union concentrates on the lawyers matters as well as we takes in law students also into a fraternity. So that's why we have decided to indulge or include the law students also into our fold to introduce our activities to them. And as a conscious effort, we have put in this competition. We have decided to start this competition also. And there was a very good response throughout from the country, from various law colleges. And this happens to be one of the, I'm definite that this will be soon turn as a major event in the moot court competitions which is conducted nationally, and for which the Ernakulam committee really their efforts are to be really appreciated. As the law students who are participating in this competition, we know a moot court competition or any practical training is only a part of the practical training for the budding lawyers. And any such occasion, don't miss these occasions. And this will give you a further input for further in you becoming lawyers. Nowadays, we know the rate of the young lawyers enrolling into a fold is too high. There is stiff competition from the lawyers community. The new entrants also feel it very difficult to sustain in the profession. So those who are having that professional as well as academic skills alone can stand up in the profession. Others will not be able to survive in the tough competition. So these sort of moot court competitions will essentially part of your work experiences, and lawyers union will further pursue to make it the other editions also of this moot court competition and its befitting manner. And I also hope that the Inauguration committee, the host committee, will make the moot court competition a grand success. Wishing all the participants grand success, and I'm congratulating one and all who are participating in the moot court competition to do their best. Thanking you. I'm also stopping because I'm on the travel. So in the meanwhile, I compelled to join this. So let the function go on with that. Thanking you. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, without further ado, let's proceed with the Roy of Lords and then on to the briefing session. I wish all the participants the best of luck in the upcoming rounds. May this competition be a memorable and enriching experience for everyone who is involved. Thank you. Participants, please stay back in the call. We'll begin our session in 5 minutes. Only the participants for the rounds need to stay in the meet. All the others can leave. Thank you. Good evening, participants. We'll begin with our draw of lot session. So the preliminary rounds will be conducted from September 24th to September 30th, 2023. We'll be having our preliminary rounds in 7 days. So we'll be having 4 court sessions each day, and every team will be getting either a petitioner side or respondent side to be presented in one of the courts. So we'll begin with our lot session. Kindly pay attention. Day 1. Day 1, TC 1001, TC 1023, TC 1012, TC 1052, TC 1030, TC 1027, TC 1038, and TC 1049. I'll repeat. Day 1, TC 1001, TC 1023, TC 1012, TC 1052, TC 1030, TC 1027, TC 1038, TC 1049. First team, TC 1001.
Yes, present. Hello.
Yes, TC 1001. You'll be
Yes.
presenting petitioner in court number 2.
Okay.
Participant, kindly take note. When your team is
Yes.
called out, kindly take note of your petitioner or respondent side and the court number that is being presented in the screen. Next team, TC 1023. TC 1023. TC 1023, petitioner in court number 4.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
TC 1012. TC 1012. TC 1012, respondent in court number 4.
Okay, thank you.
TC 1052. TC 1052, petitioner in court number 1.
Okay, thank you.
TC 1030. TC 1030. Respondent in court number 3.
Thank you.
TC 1027. TC 1027. Respondent in court number 2.
Okay, thank you.
TC 1038. TC 1038. Respondent in court number 1.
Okay, thank you.
Last one is TC 1049, petitioner in court number 3.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So the teams who have been called out will be representing either petitioner or respondent accordingly on day 1, which is the 24th September 2023. Kindly take note. We'll move on to day 2, which is 25th September 2023. I'll call out the team codes now. TC1047, TC1008, TC1013, TC1017, TC1031, TC1028, TC1040, TC1050, TC1047, TC1008, TC1013, TC1017, TC1031, TC1028, TC1040, TC1050. First team, TC1047. TC1047, respondent in code number 2.
Okay, thank you.
TC1008. TC1008. Respondent in code number 1.
Thank you.
TC1013. TC1013. Petitioner in code number 1. TC1017. TC1017. Petitioner in code number 4.
Thank you.
Next, TC1031. Respondent in code number 4.
Okay, thank you.
TC1028. Petitioner in code number 3.
Thank you.
TC1040. Respondent in code number 3.
Thank you.
Last one we have TC1050, which is petitioner in code number 2.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now we'll move on to day 3, which is 26 September 2023. I'll call out the team codes now. TC1005, TC1016, TC1018, TC1019, TC1032, TC1033, TC1041, and TC1051. I repeat, TC1005, TC1016, TC1018, TC1019, TC1032, TC1033, TC1041, and TC1051. We'll move on to the draw floats now, which first is TC1005. TC1005 is respondent in code number 1.
Thank you.
Next is TC1016. TC 1016 is respondent in code number 4.
Thank you, Ashwati.
TC 1018. TC 1018 is petitioner in code number 4. TC 1019. TC 1019 is respondent in code number 2.
Okay, thank you.
TC 1032. TC 1032. Respondent in code number 3.
Thank you.
TC 1033. TC 1033. Petitioner in code number 2.
Thank you.
Next is TC 1041. TC 1041. TC 1041 is petitioner in code number 3.
Thank you.
Last is TC 1051. Who's practitioner in code number 1.
Okay, thank you.
Now we'll move on to day 4, which is 27th of September 2023. First, I'll call out the team codes. Participant, kindly mute your mic. Day 4, 27 September 2023, TC 1006, TC 1009, TC 1035, TC 1020, TC 1054, TC 1034, TC 1043, and TC 1053. I repeat, TC 1006, TC 1009, TC 1035, TC 1020, TC 1054, TC 1034, TC 1043, and TC 1053. First, TC 1006. TC 1006 is respondent in code number 1.
Thank you.
TC 1009. TC 1009 is petitioner in code number 2.
Thank you.
TC 1035. Respondent in code number 3.
Yeah, noted. Thank you.
TC 1020. TC 1020. TC 1020 is petitioner in code number 1. TC 1054. TC 1054. Petitioner code number 4. Thank you. TC 1034. TC 1034. Respondent in code number 4.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
TC 1043, respondent in code number 2.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And last, TC 1053, petitioner in code number 3.
Noted, ma'am. Thank you.
Next, we'll move on to day 5, which is 28th of September 2023. TC 1002, TC 1029, TC 1014, TC 1021, TC 1004, TC 1036, TC 1044, TC 1055. I repeat, TC 1002, TC 1029, TC 1014, TC 1021, TC 1004, TC 1036, TC 1044, and TC 1055. First team, TC 1002. TC 1002 is petitioner in code number 2.
Thank you, ma'am.
TC 1029. TC 1029 is respondent in code number 1.
Thank you, ma'am.
TC 1014. TC 1014 is respondent in code number 2.
Thank you, ma'am.
TC 1021. TC 1021 is petitioner in code number 3.
Thank you.
TC
Noted.
1004. TC 1004 is respondent in code number 3. TC 1036. TC 1036 is petitioner in code number 4.
Noted, ma'am. Thank you.
TC 1044. TC 1044 is respondent in code number 4.
All right, ma'am. Thank you.
TC 1055 is the last team, petitioner in code number 1.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Now we will move on to day 6, which is 29th of September 2023. TC 1003, TC 1010, TC 1024, TC 1037, TC 1026, TC 1039, TC 1048, and TC 1056. I repeat, TC 1003, TC 1010, TC 1024, TC 1037, TC 1026, TC 1039, TC 1048, and TC 1056. First, TC 1003. TC 1003 is respondent in code number 2.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
TC 1010. TC 1010 is respondent in code number 3.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
TC 1024. TC 1024 is petitioner in code number 4.
Thank you.
TC 1037. TC 1037. TC 1037 is petitioner in code number 1. TC 1026. TC 1026 is respondent in code number 4.
Noted. Thank you, ma'am.
TC 1039. TC 1039. TC 1039 is respondent in code number 1.
Okay, thank you.
TC 1048. TC 1048 is petitioner in code number 3. And the last team, TC 1056. TC 1056 is petitioner in code number 2.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And the last day, which is 30th of September 2023, TC 1007, TC 1011, TC 1015, TC 1022, TC 1025, TC 1042, TC 1045, and TC 1046. I repeat, TC 1007, TC 1011, TC 1015, TC 1022, TC 1025, TC 1042, TC 1045, and TC 1046. First, TC 1007. TC 1007 is respondent in code number 1.
Noted. Thank you.
TC 1011. TC 1011 is petitioner in code number 1.
Thank you, ma'am.
TC 1015. Respondent in code number 2. TC 1022. Petitioner in code number 2.
Thanks, ma'am.
The rest of the 4 teams, TC 1025. Respondent in code number 4. TC 1042. Petitioner in code number 3. TC 1045. Respondent in code number 3 and TC 1046. Petitioner in code number 4. By this, we end our draw float session. I hope that all the participants are clear with their team codes, their date of preliminary rounds, etc. The timing of the competition will be announced in 5 minutes. Participants, please stay on the call. Now I'll be reading out the timings for each of the code. Code number 1, 9 to 10:30. Code number 2, 11 to 12:30. Code number 1, 9 to 10:30 a.m. Code number 2, 11 to 12:30 p.m. Code number 3, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Code number 4, 4 to 5:30 p.m. I repeat, code number 1, 9 to 10:30 a.m. Code number 2, 11 to 12:30 p.m. Code number 3, 2 to 3:30 p.m. and code number 4, 4 to 5:30 p.m. It will be same for all the days. That is from day 1 to day 7. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Participants, the briefing session will begin in 10 minutes. Please stay on the call. Participants will begin the briefing session now. So the preliminary rounds will be conducted from September 24th to 30th, 2023 in online mode. As notified earlier, there will be a total of 28 courtrooms which are arranged. There will be 4 rounds per day from day 1 to day 7, which is 24th to 30th of September. Memo results will only be announced after the entire competition, and the overall ranking and the individual participant marklet will be published on 1st October, along with the deduction in memorial marks, if any. That is, participants who haven't submitted their memorial will be disqualified. Only the participants' memorial we have been received till now will only be considered. A penalty of -1 mark per day will be considered for late submission. It will be attached along with the overall ranking and individual participant mark, which will be published on 1st October. The decision of the judges in every round, starting from preliminary to final round, will be considered as final. The anonymity of the team is compulsory throughout the event. No discussion between the teams from the same institution or college will be entertained. In case of teams from the same institution are chosen for the same round, the draw of lots will be taken again. Rebuttal and sur-rebuttal is at the complete discretion of the judges. And the submission of compendium, regarding the submission of compendium, it will be as per the discretion of the judges. No additional marks will be provided for the compendium. Now we'll move on to the procedure for oral rounds. The competition shall consist of preliminary round and advanced round as well. The preliminary round will be on online mode, and the advanced rounds are in the offline mode. Each team shall argue in one preliminary round, either as petitioner or respondent, according to the lots which are taken. The advanced round shall, unless otherwise specified, consist of 3 knockout rounds, the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and the final. During the preliminary round, only the registered team members can be present during the video conference, which is representing the team. The team member shall not take aid from any other person in any manner. Before the start of the oral round of any team, the team shall inform the timekeeper of the name of the speakers who will be presenting oral arguments in that round. The team shall also notify the timekeeper regarding the allocation of time between themselves and the time reserved for rebuttal and sur-rebuttal as well, keeping with the prescribed time limits. So once informed, these timing shall not be changed. So for the oral rounds, each team can distribute its allocated time among the speakers as they deem fit. It is not mandatory that both team members must be speakers during the oral round. Not more than 20% of the time allocated to the team shall be reserved for its rebuttal and sur-rebuttal. For instance, an acceptable allocation for a 30-minute time may be maximum 6 minutes for rebuttal and sur-rebuttal as well. So there is a correction where I said about the late submission. So there is a penalty of -1 will be given every hour after the required memo submission time as a time penalty. Hope the participants are clear with it. Any other queries that the team have, we will discuss it at the end of the briefing session. So moving on to the rounds. First is the preliminary rounds. Each team shall have 30 minutes to argue the preliminary round. The top 8 teams from the preliminary round shall advance to the advanced round, and the marks awarded for the argument note should only be considered for the preliminary round. Quarterfinals, a total of 8 teams shall be selected for the round. Each team shall be given a total of 30 minutes to present their case. The pairing shall be chosen again according to the draw of lots. The winners of the quarterfinals, it will advance to the semi-finals. The semi-finals, a total of 4 teams shall be selected for the round. Each team shall be given a total of 30 minutes to argue the semi-finals. The pairing again shall be chosen according to the draw of lots, and the team shall advance to the finals. And the finals, each team shall have 45 minutes to argue. Regarding the rebuttal and sur-rebuttal, the rebuttal and sur-rebuttal is upon the complete discretion of the judges. If given, only one speaker of a team may represent the sur-rebuttal or rebuttal for all the issues. The respondent team may use the time set aside for the rebuttal only if the petitioner team exercises its right to rebuttal. If a team fails to receive time for a rebuttal or rebuttal at the start of an oral round, it may not request that such time be added during the round. The petitioner rebuttal must be limited to the respondent's oral pleading, whereas the respondent's rebuttal is limited to the responding to the petitioner's rebuttal. Regarding scouting, team members may observe only those preliminary rounds in which their team competes. So, any form of scouting is strictly prohibited and shall result in the disqualification of the team. The decision of the organizers shall be final in this regard. For teams which have moved to the advanced round of the competition, the team members may observe only those advanced round in which their team is competing. Teams not qualified for the advanced round may observe any of the advanced round. Once a team in the advanced round has been knocked out of the competition, team members and individuals directly affiliated with the team may observe any of the remaining advanced round. Regarding the dress code, the participants shall follow the code decorum of wearing black and white formals. So, regarding the competition, the first preliminary rounds will be conducted from 24th to 30th. So, tomorrow is the first day of the event. The participants shall join the meet 15 minutes prior to the allotted time. The participants shall also carry a valid ID cards with them. There will be verification before the event starts. Now we'll move on to the query sessions. If the participants has any queries, please ask away. You can unmute yourself and ask the question.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
So first of all, you have mentioned is that it's an argument note and is it a memorial? So can you clarify
it is
in
an
that?
argument note. It is an argument note.
Okay,
Yes.
first of all. Secondly, how about submissions of compendium online? So do we have to submit it like before the court sessions, or can we just present the compendium as such during the proceedings?
You can ask the judges if it is upon the discretion of the judges. If the judges allow it, you can present it.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Any other teams?
Can you please
also participants, please note there is no additional marks provided for compendium. All right. Yes, ask away.
Right. So can you please repeat upon the time allocation for the preliminary rounds? Is it 20 or 30 minutes?
Yeah, sure. Yes, I'll do it. It is 30 minutes per team.
For all the rounds?
Yes, for all the rounds. For
Sure.
the final rounds, we'll have 45 minutes.
Right. Okay. And one more question. The memorial scores for the preliminary rounds, will both the memos be scored or only one?
Both of the memorials will be taken into consideration, the petitioners as well as on the respondent side. Yes.
Right. Thank you.
Any other team?
Yes, hi. I was just wondering if we would be getting the memorial of the opposite team before, like ahead of schedule.
Yes. You will receive the argument note of the other team by 9 p.m. today.
Good evening.
Yeah, sure.
Regarding the draw of lots, actually, can the day be shifted for a team? Because my teammate's grandfather died, so his last rites are tomorrow.
Kindly reach out to us after the briefing session.
All right, thank you.
Ma'am, we also have one query, ma'am.
Yes, ask.
We are having exams on exactly on September 30th. Can you shift our turn on tomorrow itself, ma'am?
Is if both the teams, if Previously, which team asked?
TC 1038.
1038. Please wait.
See,
1038. Which side are you representing?
Respondent.
Respondent on which date?
Day 1. Court 1.
Code 1. And the next team code?
TC 1011.
TC 1011. Which side are you representing?
Petitioner.
Petitioners.
Can you change it like the 30th evening, ma'am? C3.
Please wait for 1 minute. TC 1011. Which day is your round on?
30th September.
Last day.
Yes, ma'am.
Regarding swapping of dates for the preliminary rounds, it is completely upon the discretion of the organizers and the participants involved for the swapping of the dates. If there were any it is upon the discretion of the organizers and the participants involved regarding the swapping of the dates. So for team 1038 and TC 1052, if the participants are willing, we'll switch the both of the teams to day 7, which is 30th September 2023. If both the teams are willing, the organizers are ready to do that. Kindly respond, participants.
We are fine with it.
TC TC1038 and TC1052. TC1038 representing respondent in code number 1 and TC1052 representing petitioners in code number 1 will be allotted the date of 30th September 2023. TC1052?
Yeah, can I just take 1 minute?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Again, TC1007 and TC1011. If the participants are okay with it, we are ready to swap the teams to 24th of September 2023. Participants kindly respond.
Okay, ma'am. We would like to swap on to 24th September.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the team code? Did you mention 1007?
Yes, 1007 and 1011.
Ma'am, we are not willing to swap. We have internals this week and we got a convenient date, hence we do not want to swap.
Ma'am, we can do it with 1011. Mala, we can swap with 10.
Switch the side, sorry. So 1007 is not willing.
Yes, ma'am, we are not willing.
All right.
Ma'am, we have one query, ma'am.
Yeah, please ask.
Ma'am, we are actually fine with the 30th September, but we like to change our time from the morning to the evening, like the C1 to C3, ma'am. After we writing our exam, we will continue on C3, ma'am, because on 30th September morning, we are having exam, our semester exam.
As the draw of lots and times already been allotted, it is very difficult for the organizers to change it at the moment. Sorry, we can allow that.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, am I audible? Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So T027 and we are mutually willing to swap our dates. So you can refer the chat box.
Uh, 1027.
Yes, ma'am. 27 and we are mutually willing to swap.
All right, give me a minute.
Yes.
Why does the TC 1026 and 27 wants to swap their dates?
Ma'am, we're going to reach out to the organizers regarding this, but we actually have our internals happening right now. We can reach out to proof if required.
Any sort of inconvenience in regards to the dates has already been discussed earlier on. We had asked participants whether these dates were okay. No inconveniences were presented during that time, so we are unable to change these dates as of now.
Hello, ma'am. Hi.
Yes.
Hi, I'm TC1052. So, what is the understanding about changing the theme? So, do you still want us to swap to the last day?
Ma'am, if 1052 could swap, then it would be better because my partner would not be available tomorrow.
As of now, there is no change in the dates. We'll consider the swapping of dates for TC 1052 and TC 1038. Kindly send us a mail regarding that. Any other queries, participants?
Even a mutual exchange will not work because even we have work on the day 6. So we are mutually willing to swap with 1027.
No, sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
I had a query.
Yes, TC 1043. Yes.
Yes. So I wanted to ask the 6 minutes rebuttal. Is that included in the 30-minute submission? So like it's going to be 24 minutes oral submissions plus 6 minutes rebuttal, or is it going to be 30 minutes plus 6 minutes?
Yes, it is including the rebuttal.
Okay, 24 plus 6 then.
Yes.
Okay, and the identity card you mentioned that we have to carry.
Yes. Regarding that?
Yeah, so like what exactly do we have to carry with us and we have to present in the
College
video
ID.
call?
College ID.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Any other queries, participants?
Ma'am, I had a
Yes,
query.
we are here to query
Yes,
you.
TC 1006.
Ma'am, the 24 minutes that are allotted for submissions, can we divide it among speaker one, speaker two as we want, or does it have to be equally divided?
Yes. You can decide. It is upon the teams to decide. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
TC 1011.
Yes, ma'am. Can we just swap our time with the TC 1046, ma'am? Petitioner C4 on the same date, 30/9/2023.
Kindly send us a mail regarding that. We'll consider later. We'll see.
Ma'am, we have to present our ID cards.
Yes, it is for verification. Please carry it. Please wear it with you when you are on the call. It is for the verification of participants. All right.
Just show it on camera, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, ma'am. Wouldn't that reveal the team identity?
It is before the judges are on the meet.
All right, fine. Thank you.
Hello, could you please repeat the time slot for each court number?
Yes. Pardon.
Could you please repeat the time slot for each court number?
Ma'am, am I audible?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll repeat these time slot for each of the courts: 9 to 10:30 a.m. Court 1, 11 to 12:30 p.m. Court 2, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Court 3, and 4 to 5:30 p.m. Court 4. The participants has to report 15 minutes prior to the allotted time. Any other queries, participants?
Yeah, this is the T1043. I had
Yes.
one doubt
Hmm.
regarding the argument note. In the rule book, it was mentioned that any submission made after 20th September, 11:59 p.m. will not be accepted. There was
Yeah.
no such provision of a penalty being imposed for any hour delay. So is this changed now? Because you told that 1 hour, 1 marks per hour will be penalty charge. Am I audible?
Yeah. Let me clarify. Give me a minute.
Yeah, please kindly check.
All right. The submission for the argument note was specified to be submitted within 11:59 p.m. on 20th September 2023. It is mentioned in the rule book that the team who is submitting after such date, it will not be accepted. So it is the team has either two options. Either we can either disqualify the team or just penalize while submitting of their argument note.
But the same was not mentioned in the rule book now. That's my point.
It is upon
Because
the discretion of the organizers.
okay, fine. Thank you.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, it's team number TC1019, and I have a query regarding the memo exchange. Will there be a memo exchange?
Yes, it will be done 1 day prior to the rounds. Today's
Okay,
will
will
be
that be
sent
through the
by
mail,
9
right?
p.m. today. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me,
Also-
ma'am.
Yes, TC1010.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, if we don't have any query, can we leave now?
Yes,
Or
sure.
there's something else? Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Excuse me. Hi. You mentioned that the memos will be given by tonight, 9 p.m., right?
Yes.
Will it be sent to everyone or only the people who have their rounds tomorrow?
Only the teams who have their rounds tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, am I audible?
TC1053.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, my teammate has not been issued an ID card by the university. So, will any other identification card be allowed?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Any other participants?
Can you hear me?
Yes, TC1055. The participants who does not have any queries to ask, you can leave the meet. TC1055.
Yes, is it mandatory to have a 6-minute rebuttal of services session? Can we reduce the time?
No, it is not mandatory.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, this is 30 minutes per team, is it? Or
Excuse me, participants, please note each team will have 30 minutes for the preliminary rounds, and the distribution among themselves is at the complete discretion of the participants, which includes but the rebuttal or rebuttals has to be the maximum of 6 minutes. But within themselves, the split is under the complete discretion of the participants itself.
Yes. TC1021.
yeah, I got the answer for my question. Thank you.
All right. Any other queries,
Excuse me, ma'am.
participants? TC1028.
Ma'am, in a scenario.
Go beyond their given time, then rebuttals or surrebuttals are under the complete decision of the judges.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, can you please consider changing the day for 1038 because it's not a planned contingency and
Kindly send any queries to our mail by 6 p.m. today.
all right, thank you.
To all the participants, if you have any queries regarding date swapping, kindly send to our mail by 6 p.m. today. We will consider it.
Ma'am, I have a question regarding the exchange of memos, ma'am.
Yes, TC1027, yes.
Yes, ma'am. So, should the argumentation in our oral round stick to the structure of the memorials then, or are we allowed to stray from it?
Participants are not allowed to present any new issues or arguments beyond their memorial. That would not be considered by the judges.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Any other queries, participants?
Ma'am, you mentioned a compendium, so do we have to submit a compendium as well?
No additional marks are being given for compendium. It is upon the discretion of the judges. If the judges allow it, the participants are allowed to present it.
Ma'am, do we have to submit like some lot of evidence? For example, the fact is a Goswami report. So should we have to submit any reports, something like that in the advanced rounds? Ma'am?
No.
Actually, one hold out I had.
Yes, TC1043.
Yeah. Regarding that submission of the compendium, you said that there will be no extra marks, but I wanted to ask that how do we represent our compendium there? Do we have to mail it prior to our slot, or we can share the screen and show the judges our compendium? What is the procedure for that?
In case,
Should I repeat once again?
no, participant, please give us 1 minute.
Yeah.
Whatever piece of document or compendium that is being shared, in case it is being shared by the participant, it has to be sent prior to the court officers. But whether it is to be present is completely under the discretion of the court. And during the competition, while you're presenting, the compendium has to be presented by the participant itself and not by the court officer.
Okay, okay. So prior, firstly, we needed to submit to the court officer, and then we can represent it by ourselves only, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Regarding sending queries to our mail on swapping the dates, not every date swapping queries will be considered. Only which is reasonable, only which is reasonable will be considered, and also TC 1038. Only the participants who has a reasonable excuse regarding date swapping will only be considered, and it will be upon the discretion of the organizers as well as the participants which are involved.
Any date swapping on the basis that there is any internal or external assessment will not be taken into consideration. We had given prior indication that in case there is any difficulty, you can indicate it to us, but there was no indications of the same on the parts of any of these participants bringing up these considerations. So in case of internal or external assessment, it will not be considered by the organization. It will only be considered under exceptional or extraordinary circumstances.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, TC 1028.
Yeah, will the judges be shared a copy of our memorials, or do we have to screen share it?
Yes, yes, it will be shared with the judges.
Okay.
Any other queries, participants? Yes, TC 1049.
Yes, ma'am. So the participants are permitted to carry a hard copy of our argument note, right, while arguing?
No, it is an online round, right?
Yes, ma'am. So can we have like reference of our argument note in hard copy, or while presenting it,
Yes,
or
yes,
can we present?
yes, that is fine. Yes, that is fine.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
And also, you are not allowed to read it from the argument note. It's up to the judges. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Participants, if there is no other queries, we will end the session here. Are there any queries left to ask? All right, participants. So I hope that all your doubts have been clarified. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.